Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Frank Blanchard AIFD, and this video is all about the current Facebook update, and specifically wanted to share some really quick tips for all of my retail florists out there and floral professionals, anybody within the floral industry that is using Facebook as part of your social media strategy. Now, if you have not switched over yet to the new Facebook update for 2020, you probably soon will be automatically switched to the new update for the design and layout for Facebook. So things are a little bit different and things are located in different spots. So I will warn you that you might want to spend a little time just kind of poking around a little bit, especially on your florist business Facebook page, just so that you become aware of where things are located, because things are a little bit different and there are some new things that are really cool. So keep that in mind, so it's not all bad. But today specifically, I wanted to give you a really quick tip of ways you can utilize some of your old postings. Now, we all know that video over regular picture posts seem to get more engagement, and Facebook, for the most part, just pushes them out and shares them with more people overall than other kinds of posts. But I'm well aware that there are a lot of people out there that are still kind of uneasy and new to the whole social media thing and don't quite understand how it works. Some people kind of make it work, but they haven't really dove into the pool, so to speak, and really immerse themselves in what all Facebook can do. So there are some people that are still a little bit not quite so at ease with what social media can do. That said, you might be one of the people, business owners, that maybe doesn't post as frequently on your social media platforms as you could. And I know it can be a lot, especially if you're in a busy flower shop and you've got a lot of orders to deal with and employees, etc. We've got craziness going on in the world, so life in general is just crazy. But this tip specifically will save you some time. Video on Facebook, especially if you've done any live stream videos on Facebook. This is a tip that enables you to use some of your older content and essentially reuse it now, and some of the benefits of that. Now, if you have done any kind of a live stream video or even an edited video and posted it to your business Facebook page, if the content of that video is still relevant and it's still a current video and the topic that you had for that video, if that is all still pretty much for the most part current, you can actually reuse that video. Especially if you have any videos back in the past, and these can be old videos. If you watched one of my previous videos, I've got one, I'll share it in the cards, talking about the longevity of your postings on Facebook and Instagram. And with Facebook, in that specific video, I mentioned that postings on your business Facebook page only last about 5 or 6 hours in people's news feeds. Now, that does not mean that after that 5 or 6 hours that posting is completely gone. It's still there. It's still on your page. It's just not in the news feed. So it's not that people aren't still potentially going to see it. So keep that in mind. But if you have had any videos that you have done for your florist business in the past, it could even be a year old. If the topic is still relevant, you can actually share that video again and edit the text that you had that went along with that video to make that part current. Now, here's kind of the hack that goes with that. You know how hard it can be to actually push a posting out and get some engagement to go with it and get those numbers up. The numbers on your postings, especially videos, stay with that video for its lifetime. So however long it's on your page, those numbers are going to stay with it. And it's all associated with the actual timestamp of that video. So if you did a live stream video that you managed to get thousands and thousands of people to actually get it in their news feed, and the numbers of how many people actually viewed the video and clicked through and actually watched it, if those numbers are good, you can actually use that video again, and you will actually be starting with the numbers of people reached and the numbers of people that actually watched it. Whatever that number is, that's the number you're starting at. So it's not like you're starting at square one, ground zero. You're going to start at the numbers that you've got, and you're just going to start accumulating that many more people that particular posting reaches and how many people actually view the video. Not everybody's going to remember that you did that video a long time ago, but you can also mention something about the fact that you are resharing this video because it's great content, and whatever the topic was that you're talking about in the video is still current or accurate or still applies to the current situation. It's all great content. So if you make a point of hitting that share button, you can actually reshare it to your page, and that'll bring it back up to the top. And you'll have new text content that goes along with the video that you can add some current verbiage for the moment that's accurate. You can also add a few hashtags, which would be good. And that way it all becomes current again. You don't have to take the time to produce a new video. You can just use an old video for this. But this is a way that you can kind of get double duty out of something that you already took the time to do, and it ends up saving you quite a bit of time. So hopefully you can put that strategy to work, especially in those times when you know it would be good to really get something out there so that people see it. This enables you to use some of your older content, refresh it a bit with an edit of your text content that goes along with it, and you can reshare it to your page and consequently to the other groups that you're involved in, especially if you're in any local business networking related groups in your immediate area, and it becomes live, fresh and new again. So it gets more eyes and potentially more new eyes on your business and what you're doing to grow whatever it is that you've got going on at the moment. So hopefully today that gives you some inspiration of things that you can do to liven up the postings on your business Facebook page with utilizing some of your older content that you've already got. I hope you found that information helpful today. If you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, that helps me out a lot. And that, for the YouTube channel or YouTube, actually helps my information get out to more people as well. So you see, it works kind of the same in both platforms. If you'd like to get notifications when I do upload a new video, hit that bell icon, and that way you will definitely get notified when I get a new video up for you. So be well, everybody, be safe, and get some business growth happening, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.